more time for your mind. It's your boy, I'm a cartoon coming to you live from the motherfucker. You wish you knew. Hey, come on. Hey. Yes, sir. We here today, man. Happy Saturday. It's your boy coming to you live, man. I hope y'all can see me. My light is a little crazy in the background, but you know what I'm saying? We here today to talk about some great things, man. If you in the chat, shout out to you. Shout out to homie Sugar Riot. Shout out to everybody who's pulling up. And if you watching this on the replay, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and smash that like and drop a comment in the comments. And we're going to talk about some great things here today. You hear me? Hey. So if you're new here and you're you're not true here, you know what I'm saying? We do got a rule. Make sure that shit is not too loud for y'all, you know what I'm saying? We do got a thing that we do here, you know what I'm saying? If you got that apparatus, that bowl, that pipe, that joint, that motherfucking blunt, if you got it on you at this time, hold up, hey. Alright, at this time, we're gonna need you to go ahead and light it up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead and light that up one time for your motherfucking mind, man. It's your boy, Double Cartoon, coming to you live, like I said, man, from the motherfucking You Wish You Knew. You know what I'm saying? This is HGH Live, and we're here to talk about a little bit of things today. We're going to keep it tight. I'll try to keep it about 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And from around 4 to 4:30 today. But, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching Doechie's old videos from about 5 years ago. I don't know if you guys have heard, but you know what I'm saying, Doechii, it's been a trend on the internet speaking about Doechie's artistry and how she went about her getting her deal with TDE and going about her last project and all these kind of things, and how in the process she was vlogging and turning different and doing, you know, hold on, am I good? Am I lagging? She was vlogging and doing different things on different platforms to get her name out there and stuff like that, right? So with that, I went ahead and started the deep dive, you know what I'm saying? I started the dive to see what I can learn from her journey, and instead of just watching it on TikTok or watching it on Instagram and just getting the little clips of it, I've been watching them low-key in the background. And it's funny, I did the Artist Way program a while ago. It's a 12-week program to help you find your creativity as an artist. And I did that program back in like 2012. Once I heard j.cole did it for Born Center, I did it back in 2012, and it got me to a good place in my artistry that you know what I'm saying, that kind of I still live with today, and it helps me in my creative process and shit like that, where now I kind of go too fast and I just I'm laying down too much freely, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, it is a dope program. It's a 12-week thing that they include like writing your artist pages in the morning, going on your artist dates, and really just getting back to your spirituality and finding, you know what I'm saying, your connection to your spirituality, because at the end of the day, like, our artistic expression is a spiritual thing, and it's not coming from us. We're just a medium and a vessel that is you know what I'm saying, we're just a tool that's being used, you know what I'm saying? And you have to be able to tap into your intuition and tap into your spiritual side, the Lord or whatever it is you believe in, to get that, you know what I'm saying? You got to remove the distractions in the world in order to feel that, you know what I'm saying? Most artists that I know are empathetic in a way. We call ourselves empaths, and we feel a little harder. We're a little bit more sensitive to the world. You know what I'm saying? We feel a little bit more intense than the rest of everybody else. And that's because that's our intuition screaming for us to tap in to our divine purpose. You know what I'm saying? And I truly believe that. And that's kind of a little bit like what she was speaking about in this video that we're going to go through today. So I got some notes, you know what I'm saying? She was talking her shit, but if you got time, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's going to be 30, 40 minutes, and we're just going to run through what she said. And if you feel something, go ahead and write it in the chat too, you know what I'm saying? But that's the intro. Let's see what she says. If you got questions and all that kind of shit, let me know what's happening. Let's go ahead and see what Doechii talking about.
Reiterating myself to my camera because it just won't save, and I need this to be saved so that I can watch this later. And I can look at this years from now. So, week 2, Julia in this motherfucking book got on my nerves. This week, too, I made some very interesting observations. I made some interesting strides, and I've come to this place, and we're going to talk about it. Week 2 was annoying. Week 2, I was angry. Week 2, my attention was everywhere. Everywhere.
The bad news is, to-do lists don't actually work. The good news is, you don't actually need.
Okay.
And I didn't feel
Can you
focused.
hear it?
My mind felt scattered.
Is it
My
low?
morning
Can you hear it?
pages
Does it sound good?
went from usually every single morning before, like when I first start my pages, my first couple of sentences, I'm talking about what do I need to do? What haven't I done? What do I want to do? This week, I was like, you know what? I'm going to try something different and give more attention. How do I feel?
All right. So, but with context, right? Make sure and let me know if you can hear me and everything. For context, what the book makes you do, or what it tells you to do, is every morning you wake up and you just, what up, Vino? Every morning you wake up and you just pour out 3 pages, nonstop writing, right? And it's hard at first. What you do is you just go and you just basically just brain dump whatever you're feeling. The sky is blue. I rolled over this morning. Damn, stubbed my toe. Is the coffee pot on? I don't know. And you just pour it all out, right? You pour it all out onto the page, and you do that, and you do 3 pages. You know what I'm saying? Try to stick to your minimum of 3 pages, and you do that. And that's where she was. She started it. She was frustrated at first, and this is only week 2. But you'll see if you watch the journey, you'll see by the time it's happened to me too. By the time you get to like week 5, week 6, you start to feel good. And what I did, unfortunately, was I've done it a few times. I always get to week 5 and week 6, and I'm like, I got it. I'm creating so good that I stopped the practice. You know what I'm saying? And I feel so fulfilled in my artistry that I'm like, damn, I feel great. Like, damn, this artist way shit is working. And then I get distracted, and I let the distractions come in. So with that, she's at week 2, and she's away from, oh, the sky is blue and all that shit, and this is what I need to do, and this is what I want. But now she's getting to, this is what I feel. So let's let her ride.
How do I want to feel? How am I feeling? How is my body feeling? Just pay attention to how I'm feeling and observe those feelings and write them out. Has been interesting. Now, this week's assignments were minimal. That annoyed me because I was looking to make miraculous progress. She said this week that you might experience some anger and skepticism. Absolutely accurate. I don't know what the fuck this bitch was talking about this week. What the fuck are you talking about? First, we're talking about, she was warning us about people that we should beware of when we're in the process of our creative recovery. Then you talking about your grandma. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That annoyed me. You know what I'm saying? One thing that she did say that was interesting that I want to read is she was talking about your blocked friends and how friends and family may react during your recovery or may view you during your recovery and what they may unconsciously do to doubt you. And basically, she said blocked friends may find your recovery disturbing. Don't expect your blocked friends to applaud you and applaud your recovery. That's like expecting your best friends from the bar to celebrate your sobriety. Be particularly alert to any suggestion that you become selfish or different. These are red alert words for us, and they are attempts to leverage us back into our old ways for the sake of someone else's comfort, not our own. Accurate as fuck. I get
Y'all ever feel like that? Y'all ever feel like that with the people around you and your family when you're trying to be on your journey? You know what I'm saying?
Thrown a lot, not even just in these 2 weeks, in the last like 2-3 years of my life. Selfish has been the number one word that gets thrown at me, and crazy. At this point, you know, the older I get, every single year I give less of a fuck. Ooh. You know, I have like I used to have like a recycling amount of fucks to give. They're running out. So this week I really practice the energy of fuck it. This week, I really had a couple of conversations with God. Last night, I had a really intimate, interesting moment with God that I'll get to in a second. But this week in particular, this whole year, I think my word of the year is going to be audacity. and nerve, because I'm realizing that it's really not talent. Especially in this city. Since I moved to New York, my life has drastically changed within one fucking month of being here. Everybody's talented. It's not talent that's going to put you center stage. Like she said in the book, Julia said in the book, it is audacity that brings an artist center stage. It is the nerve of you, not the talent. And this week I had some audacity to take my black ass all the way to Rock Nation. And I was like, I'm going to treat this shit like it's the...
Bro, check this story Doechii about to tell, bro. I wasn't going to go through the whole thing, but, you know what I'm saying, we're going to let it rock. I hope we don't get flagged for this. It's 19 minutes. I got notes. We're not going to do the whole 19 minutes, but check this story out. This is just goes to show you the will and the drive that she has, the delusion and the audacity that you have to have. You have to believe in yourself to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And she funny for this, you know what I'm saying? I've had moments like this, and I've had moments like this story that have worked out, and I've had other times that haven't worked out, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the homies that have been with me on these crazy adventures. I'm gonna tell some of these stories later on, but shout out to Doechii too.
Fucking movies. I'm gonna walk in there, and I'm gonna walk out with a fucking songwriting deal, period. So I prance my black ass all the way to Rock Nation. I'm like, wow, this is a really nice building, this is great. I walk up, I'm like, I'm ready to do this, take a picture, click, memories, because I'm about to walk out with a motherfucking record deal. What are you talking about? Walk in, the door is locked. I'm like, fuck. They really make the security strong on these things, but that's fine. I'm going to wait for somebody else to walk in, then I'm going to follow behind them. I'm going to run to the elevator. I'm going to hit the button. I'm going to go all the way to the 24th floor because I found out that that's where the A&Rs are.
Hey.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Hold up. Have they moved since then? 24th floor, Rock Nation, New York City. Shout out Doechii.
But I'm going to figure it out. So somebody else walks up. He walks in. He had to be somebody important. I could just tell because he just knew the code. Security guard knew him, dapped him up. Boom. I'm like, hell yeah, this is all love. I'm not going to try to dap the security guard up, but I just follow behind the guy. I'm like, great. Walking all the way to the elevator. Soon as I'm about to press the button, security guard stops me. I'm like, whoa. That's a strong arm you got there, sir. Can I help you? And he's like, can I help you? Who are you? And I was like, y'all know me. I'm the new intern on the 24th floor for the A&Rs. What's up? And he was like, oh, you're the new intern. Cool. Well, let me get you signed in. Who are you interning for? I was like, who am I interning for?
Yo. So shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Rolled up in there. Hold on. Rolled up in there and made it happen. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back. You gotta do it like this.
Miles Harleston. Duh. Miles Harleston. Check the list. So he goes to check the list. And he's like, nope, we don't have a Miles Harleston. Who are you? I was like, no, it's my first day. That's probably why it's some misunderstanding. But let me just go ahead and I'm going to show you the email. It's like right here. So I'm checking the email, going through my email that doesn't exist. And I'm just like, you know what? The connection is so bad in here. Let me just go ahead and call Miles. Matter of fact, like right now, let me just step outside.
She stuck to it too. You know what I'm saying? She doubled down.
I step outside and walk my ass back to the bus stop and take my ass back to Brooklyn because this is not the fucking 90s. This is not the movies, and it doesn't work like that. So I'm like, you know what? It's fine. So,
yo, on some real shit, how many of y'all have ever done that? How many of us have ever walked in a place and you lingering around and you like Capitol Records, whatever it is, we like artists, I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to anybody. Or if you ever had like a job that you wanted to go get and you was like, oh shit, I'm gonna walk up in that bitch and I'm gonna get it. Yeah. And then you get in there and then it really hits you. You know what I'm saying? You're like, oh shit, this shit, you know what I'm saying? This shit real. Shout out to her. And then you walk out, but you like, I did that though. You know what I'm saying? If it was a movie, that shit would have happened though. But it's like at the same time, you kind of got to do that kind of thing. You kind of got to do those things. It's like part of the journey. You got to do those things and get them out the way to have that reality and that realization. Like, yeah, this is not the movies. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be that easy. And shout out to her for getting to the elevator. You know what I'm saying? Talking about Miles, Leo's and shit. So shout out to her.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a list of all the potential record labels that I would like to work for in some type of way. And I'm going to walk in, and instead of lying about being an intern, I'm just going to ask them about their internship programs and ask them what information they can give me up front in person, because you're going to have to tell me no to my face. You're going to have to slam the door in my face for me to stop. You're going to tell me no. I'm going to come back the next day, and then you're going to tell me no again, and then I'm going to come back the next day, and then you're going to tell me no again, and I'm going to keep coming back until security literally says, do not let Jayla in by my first name. Don't give a fuck. So you had the audacity to walk in there, didn't work out, you tried to lie, it didn't work, so I was like, you know what, fuck it. I am in New York City. All the headquarters, all the bad bitches are here. When it comes to like corporations and music and industry and stuff, all the bad bitches are here. You're in this city. Take your ass to them and ask questions. What information can you possibly give me on how I can work as a songwriter in the studio?
That's it.
So I'm going to these studios. I'm going to.
Let me stop. Let me stop my music. How many of us have ever had the audacity to do that, bro? When you out here chasing your shit, when you out here trying to get to it and you trying to do this thing, have you done those things? Have you rolled up in them spots? You know what I'm saying? Have you eliminated all options, all possibilities, all avenues? Have you rolled up in there and talked to the people and seen what you can come out with? Or is it all digital for you? Is it all on the internet? Or is it gonna work because you put out an album and then promote it? Or is it because you're gonna go viral and shit? Nigga, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this is, but come on, man.
Different record labels, and I'm going to keep asking questions, whatever. And then, actually, I'll get to that in a second. So that's kind of my first practice of audacity, because I realized I was like, bro, it's time to just get it. I don't know what I'm doing. And I was talking to myself and God about this. I was like, I feel like for the first time, I'm really walking out on faith. I feel completely blind. I feel out of control. It's like the more I'm here, the less control I feel like I have. I don't know what exactly I'm doing. I just know where I'm trying to go. And I feel like I'm blindfolded and God is like holding my hand, dragging me to somewhere, and I don't know where I'm going. And eventually he's going to say, take off your blindfold and I'm going to see where the fuck I am. But that makes me nervous because I'm starting to feel like, again, I'm losing control. I don't know where I'm going to end up next week or the month after or in the next 6 months or whatever. At least when you're working at a corporate job like I was working in Florida, I knew where I was going to end up in the next 6 months. I know where a promotion can take me. I know what this is, I know what that is, but I feel like I'm in such unknown territory. It's both invigorating, but it's also can be scary and discouraging at the same time.
And that's what it is, man. You gotta, I hope he ain't got copyright. Golly. You gotta believe it, bro. You gotta believe it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe it, and you that blind faith, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to the homie earlier today about just the journey in general. You know what I'm saying? Damn, the fucking air conditioning. Excuse the air conditioning. I was talking to the homie earlier today about just the journey in general and how you have to believe in it. And when it's your purpose, you gotta lean into it and know that it's for you. And even though you might be going through things and you might be feeling like everything is trying to go against you, you gotta know that it's for you. And it's not for nobody else, but you gotta have your blind faith. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk and know that what your mission as an artist is to tap into your intuition so you can hear what the will of the divine is in order to move the way you need to move and impact the people that you need to impact, right? That's what I believe. So in order to do that, you're going to meet resistance. The world is going to do everything it can to throw you off of your purpose, to throw you off of your need to create, or throw you off because say you need to be making this creation right now. This is the way I look at it. I look at it as a place of like, I believe in God, you know what I'm saying? That's my channel, whatever. I believe in God. You got the devil, you got the Lord, or whatever. So I believe it's like The spiritual side is God, and then you got the devil who's always putting these obstacles in your place, or the evil one, or whatever it is, putting these obstacles in your place because they don't want you to fall into your purpose that aligns with the divine, or the Lord, or God. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And as an artist, that's the battle that we face. So he's gonna throw you them distractions. He's gonna throw you them women. He's gonna throw you that fun shit to do. I'm supposed to be doing this right now. I went downstairs to get some sugar because I'm addicted to sugar, knowing that I should be on a schedule. You know what I'm saying? But it's those temptations to throw you off, that butterfly effect that'll knock you back on your purpose just that little bit at a time. So you have to walk in faith and know that whatever you're doing is for this, and it's because you know that this is going to work out for you. You know what I'm saying? And then she starts to go into this thing here. This is where it starts to get deep. This is really what I wanted to come on here and talk about. She starts to go into this thing where she talks about that feeling. And I wanted to ask you guys here in the chat, I don't know if y'all are here, but I wanted to ask you guys if you have ever felt that feeling. That feeling. You know what I'm saying? She spoke on Audacity. Having the audacity and the delusion. You got to be a little bit delusional, but having the audacity to be like, I know I'm about to do this shit, nigga. I'm here, and y'all gonna feel my presence, right? Y'all gonna know what it is. But then now you start to get into the other point, which is God and the intuition, right? And this is super important right here. So listen to this. If you've ever had this feeling, then you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let her cook. We're gonna go to 9:30. Actually, I'm gonna let her ride, but when we get to 9:30, it goes. And I've had this feeling, and I know what she's speaking about. It's deep inside of your core. It's something you can't fight. It's your intuition. It's like when you're tapped in, it's telling you. It's like, yo, I know, like this is the move to make. You know what I'm saying? You know what moves you're supposed to make, and you know which moves are distracting you, which ones are throwing you off. But we lean into the ones that are throwing us off and distracting us because we're afraid to walk in our purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because that feeling is uncomfortable. And when you're growing and when you're walking in it and you're becoming who you're supposed to be and you're in your cocoon phase or your caterpillar phase or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Whenever you're in that, it's uncomfortable. Growth is not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? When you losing weight and you burning fat and you in the gym, you're not comfortable while you out there running the miles and doing the push-ups and all that kind of shit. None of this shit is comfortable. So we run away from it when we're chosen and when our purpose is knocking on our door. So don't do that. Listen to it. When you feel it, remove everything. Remove all the people in your life if you need to. Remove everything that you can so you can be still and listen and see what the move is. And I guarantee you, if you listen, you'll find what you need to find. I like to fast. I'll be doing fasting. I fast the first week of the month, or if I need some more clarity, I fast. And I guarantee you, man, when you do them, when you get silent and you listen, you wake up, you meditate, you write your pages, you're gonna find what it's trying to tell you. So enough of me. My bad. Let Dochi talk.
Let's backtrack though.
Nobody in the chat.
I had an interesting encounter with God last night. Last night, I was so angry. I was trying to document and talk out how I was feeling, just like how I'm doing right now. I couldn't get it out. I was like, why am I so angry? What am I so frustrated about? Who am I mad at? And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to write an email. I'm going to type an email to God. And I'm going to tell him exactly how I feel. Dear God, fuck you. I'm so angry at you. Like, why the fuck did you bring me here? What the fuck am I doing? Why did you make me, why am I doing this right now? Because I feel like ever since I was younger, I've always had like this feeling, like deep in my gut. And I don't know what it is or what this voice is, but I've always just followed that voice. No matter what anybody else thought about me, no matter what anybody else told me, I'm the type of person where I could be walking past a Dunkin' Donuts and something in me will say, go to the Dunkin' Donuts. And I'll go to the Dunkin' Donuts. And I don't know why I just went in the Dunkin' Donuts. Sometimes it'll be miraculous and I'll meet somebody and it'll spark a conversation or spark a connection or, you know, this, that, and the third. Sometimes I'll just see something on the floor, a note or something. And then sometimes nothing happens. But regardless, my point is that I've always been like that. You've always been like that, where you follow it. Because I believe that voice and that feeling is my spirit. I believe that's God. And I've been following that for years. Now I'm here, and I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck you brought me here for. Mm-hmm. What am I doing? Mm-hmm. Because I just feel really frustrated. I feel really frustrated. And I feel...
Why millennials never seem to age.
So, yo, let me ask y'all that, man. Let me really ask y'all that. Like, I was talking to the homie earlier today, and we were kind of talking about that feeling. That's the feeling, man. That's the feeling. That what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Why do these things keep happening to me? Why did this happen in a way that I fell into this situation? Or like, why did you bless me with this? And why am I so blessed to be the one over here and talking to these people and excuse me, you know what I'm saying? Why is it that my situation resonated with so and so? Or why is it that so and so brought me around or see something in me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, and it's always a what the fuck, bro. I have so many videos in my phones after crazy legendary moments and times where I'm sitting in my car with that what the fuck, dog. Like, what the fuck, bro? There's moments on my page, bro. If you go back on my YouTube, you can see moments while I'm sitting in the car like, nigga, like, what the fuck, nigga? What? Why? What is this feeling? What was the intuition that told me to walk into this place at this time? Why did you do this with me? Why did you choose me? Why is it like I've had things happen where like that just align perfectly with the things that I want in life, where it could have been anybody else or any other person that I ran into at a specific time, but it happened to align perfectly with what I want in life. You know what I'm saying? Which is a very big dream. You know what I mean? And I have the audacity to believe in that shit. And it puts me in situations with my intuition, aligned with my intuition, that tell me which way to go because I believe it. I believe that if my intuition tells me to go into this place here, it's going to lead me to the right place. Those two things together have led me into some crazy situations, and 10 years in the game, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know, y'all don't even know who I am yet, but y'all gonna find out, you know what I'm saying? It's coming. And I'm excited about it. Like I said, I'm over here just wrapping it up because like I'm in the chat by myself, but if you watching this on the replay, mark my motherfucking words, you know what I'm saying? So that's the feeling. Go ahead, dog.
I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing whatever you're telling me to do, and I don't know what your plan is. Like, I just don't know what the fuck. Like, if life was a movie, if this whole thing was a movie, I feel like I'm improvising right now, and I don't know what the point is. What's the climax? What is, because the suspense is not fun. Just, I want God to let me in on the plan. Just tell me what's going on. And and whatever. But right now, walking out on this faith, I am questioning God. I typed him a long email, and I'm serious. I literally sent God@gmail.com. Right, these are my concerns.
Yo, and I guess it's getting spiritual. Fuck it, man. We getting spiritual. Talk to him, man. Talk to him. Talk to him. Because he's in you and you are him, right? So talk to him, bro. Tell him your fears, your desires, and what you need, because it's already here, bro. He just want to know that you know. That's it. The minute you acknowledge it and you tell him that you know, because once you acknowledge it out loud and you let him know that you know, you're going to feel stupid. And you're going to have no choice but to be like, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'm tripping. I know. Thank you. You're right. Let me fall back. Let me keep doing what I'm doing down here, because I know you got me. You know what I'm saying?
I need to hear from you. I need a response. Thank you. for your time and convenience, sent the email. I'm listening to this lady, her album, and like within like maybe 30 minutes later, I'm bawling my eyes out. I mean, I'm crying, typing this email, like dramatic as hell, just pissed off, like what the fuck? What the fuck? What were you thinking, God, to bring me out here? What's the purpose? What am I doing? Right?
Yeah.
And then I'm listening to this lady, and as I'm listening to her music, she has this sample of this pastor in this sermon, and everything that he's saying is like right on the dot to how I'm feeling, what I typed in my email, and what questions I was asking. He basically gave me the answers to it. It was almost as if God literally responded as soon as I sent my email. And I was thinking to myself, like, it's always like that. Always. It's always when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's always when you have just reached that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I'm going to give up. I'm just mad. I'm just mad, bro. It's so much passion in me and so much anger in me. I'm just so angry because I'm just like, what's up? I'm ready to get it. Like, let's fucking go.
Patience.
And so
that patience is rough. Trust me.
Came up with a couple of things because I was writing things out. I was writing out what my intentions are. I was writing out what my purpose has always been. What have I always.
So I had, yeah, go ahead.
And I was just writing out how I feel, giving attention to my feelings and my prayers and my desires, etc. and stuff. And actually, I don't even think I really want to go there. I know what I mean, but only because actually, fuck that shit. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck, but just for me. But anyway,
talk to him. Yeah. Let him know. Some things you got to keep to yourself.
5,000 years of Chinese music and
that's how things work. You know what I'm saying? With that, some things you got to keep to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna stop it there. I'm gonna say these things. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stop on there because I want y'all to go do your own research. I want you to go dive into this Doechii thing. You know what I'm saying? If you are an artist, there's only 12,000 views, bro. She got 12,000 views on this video that has no description from 5 years ago. The game is there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about the clips and Doechii did this and Doechii did that and that. Did you see her story? Her story is crazy. It's like, yeah, she did this and man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she used to do this and like da da da. That's cool, bro. That's cool. I understand. But also, it's on the internet. It's there for us to digest it, watch it, break it down, reverse engineer it. And that's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? On some haters don't hustle shit. You know what I'm saying? If you a hustler, nigga, reverse engineer it. It's all here for us to watch. That's what we've been doing from the get-go, bro. I'm a blog era dude, bro. We seen it all, bro. You can see it. One of my biggest regrets in life is that we watched. We sat back and we watched, bro. I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? We watched j.cole come up, my brother. You know what I mean? We watched Kendrick and them come up, bro. We found K-Dot and them in 2009. And we watched. We was fascinated. We was down with it. We was watching. And we was doing our little thing. We rapping in the closet and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't taking it serious. We was watching. But while we was watching, we was soaking up the game. You know what I'm saying? We was learning. I don't know about everybody else, but I've been doing my research. I'm sitting here watching Doechii right now with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if you watching, shout out Mikey Drums. If you watching this on the replay, that's what we on, bro. Don't come around me. Don't come around me if you ain't doing your research, my nigga. On some real shit. That's the realest thing I can ever say, bro. Don't come around me if you ain't doing your research, bro. You know what I'm saying? So with that, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. Before we go, I do want to bring this up. The artistry is what we here for, and Doechii's an artist. So what I'm going to do at this time is I'm going to pass it off to my homie Shawnee with the question of the week. Shawnee, what's up?
Thank you very much, andamoii. Thank you very much, sir. Woo. My name is Shawnee Monet, and I'm here to ask you all the question of the week. which is, what is the most influential part of the hip-hop culture? Is it the instrumental, the lyrics, the styling, the dances, or the concert/festivals? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the question of the week is, what is the most influential part of the hip-hop culture? Is it the instruments, the lyrics, the styling, the dances, or the concert/festivals? Y'all let us know what y'all think. Drop a comment down in the comment section. Peace.
Shout out to Shawnee, dog. You know what I'm saying? Mikey, what up, dog? We about to sign off of this motherfucker, man. Oh, we about to sign off. I'm trying to keep it under 45, but we about to slide. If you want to keep this up, man, I guarantee you, man. Mikey, I got to get ready to get up out of here. But appreciate y'all pulling up. I'm gonna go live later on tonight. But like I said, man, if you watch this on the replay, you'll see what I'm talking about. Doechii is the shit. It is our time, man. Don't just watch clips. Please don't just watch clips. You know what I'm saying? Like, with that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Doechii. Shout out to all the good people. If you've been chosen, man, you know you've been chosen. So go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Do that, man. You got that feeling inside of you that you have that feeling inside of you, bro. When you got that feeling, why you like, why me? Why is it me that's falling into these things? Why is it me that's getting that's targeting these people? Or why is it me that feels like it's divine and it's meant for me? It's because it is, my brother, my sister. You know what I'm saying? My good people. Believe it, man. Have the audacity, dog. Believe it. Listen to your intuition, man. When you get them questions in life, be still. Fall back from where you gotta fall back from. They all distractions. We only here for a little bit anyway. You heard me? We only here for 70 years, baby. You know what I'm saying? Make them shoes count. If it means you gotta fall back for a few months, that's cool. Remove who you gotta remove. Set your boundaries because people gonna weed themselves out. Keep on rocking. You heard what I'm saying? It's your boy, Dharma Cartoon. Much love. Hey. We coming back, man. We gonna go live on something else next week. Y'all drop something in the comment. Let me know how y'all feel. Answer Shawnee question. And you're saying, it's your boy. We out here. Hey. Yeah.